Hello everyone, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I got my vaccine for the big sick the other day, so I'm feeling a little blah. Um, but I think I'm through the worst of it now. I felt pretty terrible yesterday, but I'm feeling pretty good now. So I decided to celebrate slash recuperate with some Breath of the Wild, in the hopes that fairly soon the sequel might be coming out. But I haven't heard any news about that definitively in recent months, so I don't know. But either way, I said I would do it at some point, so I figured now's as good a time as any. I do plan on this being a bit more of a highlight sort of a thing than a full Let's Play. Just because I do plan on doing a lot of things. I plan on doing um, all Divine Beasts, all shrines, and I plan on getting the Master Cycle Zero and doing all the Master Trials. Not doing all the Korok seeds because no, uh, and and then of course beating Ganon. But yeah, so I do plan on doing a lot of stuff, and so I'm gonna have to cut it down quite a lot more than I have for Age of Calamity or Twilight Princess. But even still, I hope you'll enjoy it, and I also hope to at some point make, um, I guess, little relaxation videos. Like I'll just go to places in this game that I really like just being in, and you know, relaxing a bit. And of course, I'll make a little file. Well, I don't know. I'll have to see where it goes. I'll find some way to notate where they are if need be. But in any case, let's go ahead and get started. Oops, ignore that. Also, I forgot I set it to Japanese for the voice. For that the Japanese VA is just a little bit better than the English one. Hello, Link. You've been asleep for 100 years. One heck of a nap there, buddy. He got out of bed much less reluctantly than I would feel. Alright, Sheikah Stone, Slate. I guess they mean similar things. Mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Hmm, curious. On the note of the voice acting, I'm a little torn. I felt like it could use some refinement. But if there's anything I've come to appreciate over the years, it's that I I take a generally mm, what's the correct word? I'm a little lenient to the actors. As far as I'm concerned, that sort of thing is kind of it's the job of the director to make sure that they're getting it right, you know. Um, and so yeah, it's got some problems. But I thought it was passable in the English version. It certainly wasn't distracting to me, and I think I said something similar during and about Age of Calamity. But yeah, I think at the very least it was consistent. They sounded the same. Um, oh, sorry, she's having a moment. Oh, go. Okay, let me go. I'm going. So yeah, I thought the English voice acting was not too bad, but I have been kind of experimenting with other, uh, you know, the other languages to see which ones I might prefer. And I've heard the Japanese is good. I've also heard some good things about Russian and Spanish, which I speak Spanish as a second language. So I thought that might be interesting. But I thought I'd try Japanese for a bit, and if anyone has any comments, like any preference for it, and of course I haven't completed the series by the time you're watching it, then feel free to leave it in the comments, and maybe I'll switch it over. Like I say, I'm just kind of trying it out, seeing how I like it. All right, shtick. Let's go and talk to the old man. I'm gonna gather some stuff up first, but then we'll go talk to the old man. Forgot to mention it a minute ago, but God, that opening shot, just like the rest of this game, is just so beautiful. Of course, it suffers a little bit when you get up close and personal with some of the plants, looking a little foil foliage there. But honestly, that's such a minor thing, and it's just the general aesthetic. I think it's very beautiful. The lighting in particular, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who's lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I will tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. He's pointing north, but the camera went over to the east, where the Temple of Time is. That temple there, long ago it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Now, it's funny. I seem to recall... Oh, wait. He's going to chastise me. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Try and stop me, old man. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple on an open flame make for a succulent treat. He's going to chastise me for this, too. Well, then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire. That's rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Tutorial Man has stopped talking for now. I seem to recall that the Temple of Time still looked like garbage in Age of Calamity, which, you know, takes place before the Calamity. So, he seemed to suggest that it was only after that point that it started to decay. But I guess maybe that's not the case, unless I'm misremembering. You found me. You're not Hestu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. I don't even know how 900 of you fit into the Korok Forest. But I'm not going to find them all. Because, as I said before, no. That's just insane. Apparently the 100% speedrun record is something like 18 hours at this point, which I think is just insane. I would think that's how long it takes to just get the Korok seeds. Link! Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate. Right, I should have checked my map. Yes. Oops. Well, this game is 4 years old now. I think we all know how the map works. But yes, thank you. So there's this thing here. I wonder if this is some reference to Excalibur. Because it's not only the sword and the stone, but it's obviously like in the middle of a lake, too. You know, like the Lady of the Lake that gives the sword to Arthur. Was it to Arthur that she gave it to? Or was it someone else and then he just pulled it out later? And someone else stuck it in the stone. I honestly don't remember. Okay, I'm going to try a few speedrun strats that I have learned. We'll see how successfully I can pull them off. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Ow, dang it. Thought I had him. Oh well, it's fine. Hey, didn't know this was here. Oh, sweet. That's actually pretty good. They look better and they're slightly better armor. That's nice. Yeah, I didn't know that was there. I get the feeling that I will never stop discovering things in this game. Apparently it was only recently discovered that, if I understood the article correctly, you can like jump on top of a barrel that's rolling down a hill and like ride it down. That's kind of funny. But that was only recently discovered, like within the last couple of months, I think. You guys have not been practicing proper explosive ordnance disposal. And now you're dead. Ha! Got him. Alright. And I needed them for their bow and arrows. Because I want to go hunting in the woods to the west of here. Come on. There we go. Too bad I couldn't get it when it counted. Oh well, that's fine. Okay. Our first speedrun strat will be coming up shortly. As soon as we raise the tower here. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Sheikah tower activated. Excellent. Watch for falling rocks. Yeah, how did it get covered in rocks anyway? There had to be some serious geologic activity there. Yeah. Sucks for the two people that ended up stuck at the top of these. One of them's a jerk though, so I don't feel too bad for him. The Zora guy's cool though. Forget his name. Was it Baz? Do I have that right? Remember there was a Zora named Baz, but I don't know if it's the same guy. Regional map extracted. That's helpful. Remember. Try to remember. Been asleep for the past 100 years. She can speak for herself. Alright, so speedrun strat number 1, if I can pull it off. Let's see. Well, first let me make sure I save, because if I don't pull it off, I'm gonna die. Alright. That's the wrong one. Oh, no, I did it! Awesome! Okay, I thought it specifically had to be your weapon one, but no, I got it. It would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were at the top of the tower? Well now, a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. Seems I have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that's understandable. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought ruin to brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. I can read English most of the time. Everything it appeared and oh my goodness, no, I can't. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but only just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. Just add in words wherever I feel like it. It would appear that the moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you'd say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? I don't want to be mean Link, I want to be inquisitive Link. Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Okay. We have to acquire some treasure. Come, let me show you something. Okay. Do you see that structure there, the one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might have some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah! Crap. No, crap. Ah, crap. Okay, fine. I'm definitely not, oh, crap. What happened? I don't know how that got unequipped, but okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer melee combat to range combat. I'm not very good at aiming. Come on. Got him. Cool. Alright. Well, that went reasonably well, in spite of my flub at the beginning there. Cool. Neat little sword. And camp's all looted. Let's keep going. Ooh, arrow. Almost all looted. Oh man, ow, shrine. Got a ruby just for downloading the DLC. I'll watch this cutscene once, and I'll skip it thenceforth. Oops. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely not playing in Master Mode, because I find Master Mode more frustrating than anything else. To use this foot in the shrine, I am Oman Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Thank you. Yeah, it's just damage sponges are not fun. Like the regeneration is just annoying more than anything else. Like I would be cool with the upgraded enemy difficulty if the regeneration were, if not removed, then at least lessened. Because as it stands, it's like you can knock them down to 30% and they can regenerate it all. Like they can regenerate up to 30% at a time. So if you knock them down to 40%, then they can get back up to 70. But if you knock them down to 40% and then they start regenerating and then you hit them again, then they can... yeah, like if they get back almost up to 70 and then you hit them again, then they can regenerate it all. So like if you can't hit them fast enough, then you're just screwed. And it's not fun. I don't like it. I don't want it. Much like these doors. I don't want them. So, no, I'm not playing Master Mode. Say what you will. Alright. Squish him. Come on, squish him. Consider yourself squished. Alright. And now... let's see if I could do... okay, I said 2 speedrun strats. I'm going to try a third one. Ha! Yes, got it. Traveler's Bow. So yeah, the 3 speedrun strats that I planned on using were the fall damage cancel, which I plan to use exactly one more time before I get the paraglider and never need to use it again. And that one, where you shield jump over the second little gap there, which I probably also won't use again. I just wanted to because it looks cool. And the third one is wind bombing. I got the hang of that, and it's really fun to use. Oh, right, he's talking. I'm Oman Ao, creator of this trial. Oh, right. Shoot, I said I was going to watch it. Oh well, you know what he says. He's going to say it 120 more times. Or I guess 119 more times. Hello again. Where did you jump from? It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How'd you know? Clairvoyance! Or something, just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what's right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can become crystal clear. But perhaps that's not true for everyone. Oh ho ho. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip. What do you mean? It's been quite some time since I've seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again, and that was very courageous of them. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. Oh, excuse me. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would be only 1 treasure. Rude. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey an area by looking from a high point. How about you make way from that tower? Got it! I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map. Energy gets late. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I don't know if it actually works as such. Hold on a sec. Alright. Wanted to switch my head to pro mode, see if I can do it. Really, the most useful information I get out of it is my map. But I want to see if I know Hyrule well enough, because this is like my 5th playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I friggin' love this game. I want to see if I know this game well enough to work my way around just by landmarks without using the map. I think I can. Honestly, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. And it just kind of looks nicer. Turns out I lied when I said I will not use the shield surf skip again. I want to try this once and see how it goes. No! Alright. Okay, I tried. I should have just teleported away. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, and also, feel free to let me know if you'd prefer, like, longer clips or shorter clips. Because, like I say, I think just the nature of this game will mean that I'll end up cutting a lot of it out. Because it'll just be me walking around without much happening. So I'll just end up doing highlights. Oh, oh no! Poor little lizard! Oh, rip that lizard. Anyway. I'm happy to leave some more clips in if like the time between the clips that I end up cutting to is short enough, you know. But I feel like I probably just edit most of it out. As much as I welcome the feedback, I just want everyone to be clear that the more I leave in, the more likely this is going to end up being a 50 billion part series. Because I like to be at least reasonably thorough. Like I said, I plan on doing all the shrines, all the divine beasts, get the Master Cycle, which means doing all of the quests for all of the champions, you know, and the Master Trials. I plan on doing a lot of stuff. But that being said, I do plan on leaving in most of the important stuff. Like, I'll leave in when I get Koroks, when I get shrines, and when I have conversations with people, all that kind of stuff. Just most of the walking around, except for the parts where I'm deliberately just having a nice, lovely walk in the wilderness. Then I'm going to edit most of that out. Ha! Okay. What? Oh! Okay, good. Sorry for any animal lovers out there. I had to. Because the reason I came to this forest was you need some meat. Because the old man wants some spicy meat and seafood fry, and he'll trade it for the warm doublet, which is, I guess, not strictly speaking necessary, quote unquote, for one of the shrines here, or I guess two of the shrines. But it's very helpful. Well worth it, I think. So I decided I'll hunt the Great Plateau Talus once I have the paraglider, just because it'll just be much easier to fight at that point. Hello! Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly? No, I remember. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use it as a vantage point to search for shrines. How did you know about the scope on your sheet slate? Yes, thank you. Pins on your map serve as reference points. Stick in a pin. How do you know? Oh, I should have just said. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined. Should have just said, yeah, thanks, I got it. Okay, now here is... Yeah, that's fine. The second and hopefully last time I will need to use this trick. Nope, I screwed it up. Ah! No. Alright, this is my last try. Nope. Alright. Fine. I'll climb down the long way. So, here's a fun fact. So, the sun and the moon, it's rising in the east and it's going to go and set in the west. But they're off to the north. You can see that, like, they are traveling over in this direction. So, like, they're in the north. Which means that Hyrule is in the southern hemisphere of whatever planet this is on. So, yeah, fun little fact for you. I mean, not that it's terribly important, but I'm an amateur stargazer. I notice these sorts of things. I study astronomy in my free time as a hobby. I've even thought about making an orrery of the solar system. I was inspired by the Antikythera mechanism, if anyone's heard of that, which is an ancient Greek device that, at the very least, we know modeled the orbits of the sun and the moon around the Earth, because at the time it was thought that the Earth was the center of the solar system. That's not good. Let's save real quick, in case I screw this up. Lovely little screenshot there. Ah, got it. Awesome. Cool. Got some ancient stuff right off the bat. So yeah, I was watching some videos about the Antikythera mechanism, and it's just, in spite of how it's geocentric, I just thought it was a fascinating device, and it makes me want to make an orrery of my own, but I can't figure out where to get the gears. I'm sure I could figure out like what kind of gears, like the sizes and the number of teeth and stuff that I should use. I don't know where I'd get them. Give me the rune. Give me the rune. Rune extracted. Alright, so I am going to get the treasure chest in this little room yonder. And then I'm going to try speedrun trick number 3, the wind bombs. I guess it's more accurately titled the bomb impact launch. But I think wind bombs are just more fun. And of course there is small ants, boomy zoomies. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. It's trickier on this side when I'd have to do it sideways. But let's see if I can get it. Ha-ha! Ow! Well, I sorta got it. Honestly, even though I kind of flubbed it, I'm impressed that I got it as well as I did. Like I said, the sideways ones are a little trickier. Alright. I want to try it. I like the boomy zoomies. Alright, let's get lined up here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, let's try it again, but this time making sure that both my bombs are ready. Whee! That definitely should have killed Link, but this is a video game. Who cares what it should have done? God, it's so much fun. Easily the most fun way to travel around Hyrule, as far as I'm concerned. Later, nerds. It's fine. I don't need to pick up his arm. I was hoping to at least disarm him. Both literally and figuratively, but... The sweatshirt. The sweatshirt is cool, but it breaks the fourth wall a little bit for me. Kind of breaks my immersion. No, the sun has risen. Go away. You should be dead. Well, I mean, more dead than you are right now. Hello? You feeling alright, Link? So what's next? Next is to grab... Wait! He has chilies in his hut, doesn't he? The old man. I think he does. Excellent. If that's the case, then we should have everything we need for the spicy meat and seafood fry. I think that's a pretty clever way of helping the player learn about mechanics. Because you can either prepare the meal for him. Like, if you prepare the meal for him, then not only have you learned how to prepare meals and learn about status effects. So you either learn about meals and status effects, or you learn about how clothing can affect things like your temperature. Which is very smart either way. And even if you don't even if you don't do either of those for the old man, you can meet him on top of the mountain in, I think it's just called Mount Hylia. Yeah. You can meet him right there on top of Mount Hylia and learn about the warm doublet that way. Is it doublet or double? I'm actually not at all sure. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'm knocking down all the trees for the Hylian homeowner quest later on. Not only where you buy the house, but also you build Terrytown. So I guess it's Hylian homeowner slash from the ground up. Both of them. Call me Amazon, because I am destroying rainforests at an alarming rate. Well, I guess these aren't rainforests. we can go. Gonna need that for later when we head on over to the, what is it called? The Eastern Looming Labyrinth? The one where you get the travel medallion. Whoops, I don't want to pass the time. I'm sorry. What I meant was nothing at the moment because I need to grab this first. Spicy pepper. So you can read his diary and he'll tell you about how he forgot how to make his spicy meat and seafood fry. Ooh, bonus. Nice. That's a good one. It's nice of those trees to fall perfectly into little sticks with bundles around them. What is it? Body of mine isn't used to be recovering. Takes a while. If you're hungry, you have an empty pot and use to cook yourself a meal. I get something. Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish, the spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you? Well, I suppose that's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Ah, of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now, please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublet. Cool. That's good. Resist the bites of colder environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublet. Awesome. Nope. Nope. Whew. Alright, that went well. Take that. Yoink. I don't know where the bees went, but their home is mine now. No! I keep forgetting that I am not yet at the stage where I can just throw myself up cliffs because I have the stamina. Target acquired. Ouch. Didn't know he punched it from behind. That's kind of cool. Alright. Very, very sneaky. Oh, are you serious? Well, that went well. Alright. No more shields. Okay. Fine. Is one of my shields damaged? I think one of my shields is damaged. Yes, it is. Swap it out for a less damaged one. Alright, well, they spotted me. That's fine. No, pick up the horn. Jeez. Nice, that was worth it. I wonder how close you could set those barrels before they explode, but I'm not going to go and find out. Or how close you can set them to the fire is what I meant. Did I say that? I don't know. Like I said, I got my vaccine, and I've still got a little bit of vaccine brain. Felt like garbage yesterday. That being said, don't be afraid to go and get your vaccines just because they make you feel bad. It was like I I had a headache and some chills like all day yesterday, and today I feel much better. I still have a little bit of a headache, and I get a little dizzy when I stand up too fast. I mean, more so than usual. But um, yeah, it's not too bad. And for me, it was like I try to not take medications if I can just kind of stick it out. And if I had taken some painkillers, the person who administered the vaccine specifically recommended Tylenol. If I had taken that, then I probably would have been nice, more or less fine. But all in all, it kind of sucked for a day, but it could have been way worse as far as I'm concerned. I didn't get it too bad. Okay, we got to run. Cool, we made it. There we go. Okay. uh, oh, hey, I didn't even have to give the old man my seafood fry. Excellent. I know it's totally unnecessary, but I want to try a wind bomb here. Nope. Fine. I'll do it the plebeian way. Oh, and fair warning, I'm kind of a cheapskate. Oops. When it comes to my weapons and stuff, I don't like to use them if I can avoid it, because I don't like dealing with the durability. So I'll be using my bombs a lot, which I admit is perhaps less effective in some cases. Like with that, I could have just used weapons instead of bombs, but it's fine. It all worked out. And I am more of a patient sort, so I'm okay with it taking a little longer, and I will be editing most of it out anyway. Editing most of it out. Jeez. So, whatever you think of the matter, you won't have to deal with it. That being said, I may be way more obsessed with using wind bombs than I should be, but I'm not so silly as to use them to get between the shrines until I have the paraglider. Just because, I mean, I know that that's a death sentence. With only 3 hearts, there's no way. That design looks very familiar. I feel like it's very similar to the one in Wind Waker, but maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, and this is awfully nice of them. They had a little ledge for you to rest on. With a hammer on it, for some reason, which, I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. I'm going to need that hammer, because I'm going to hunt down the talus, like I said. Oh, see you later. That's unfortunate. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I wanted to try it anyway. Oh, in case you're wondering, we do need a lot of wood for the Tarrytown quest in particular. I think I came up with a total of like 140, something like that, to do from the ground up and Hylian Homeowner. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of this. Oh! Not worth it. Ouch! Alright, you want to play that game, huh? Smell you later, dingus. That was a mistake. Woof. That sucks. It's fine. We're fine. Got some meat we can cook too if we need it. Ooh, silent room. I don't think I have ever cooked a silent room before. I'm also not much of one for cooking for status effects very much. I don't know why that is. I fully acknowledge that they're very useful. But I guess I feel like, to me, I can manage well enough without them that I don't really feel a pressing need. And whenever I have that on for a temporary amount of time, it does something to my brain where it's like, okay, well, now I'm weaker the rest of the time. Like, I don't even know if that's the correct way to describe it, but it screws up my brain a little bit. My brain is not very happy with it, so I just kind of avoid it. Fierce cold atop these mountains can take quite a toll as the night sets in. Oh ho ho, but breathtaking view. This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it. Oh, yes. Yeah, he was supposed to tell us that on the tower, and in fact he did. I may have left that in the video, or may not have. But that's when I hurled myself off the tower to my imminent doom, and forgot to save beforehand. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, even this tutorial, what there is of it, it's not bad. He talks to you, what, maybe 10 times? And then the game is pretty tutorial free for the most part. Yummy. Yay. Bye-bye. Awesome. Ooh, treasure chest. In fact, I feel like... What is that I'm hearing? It's keys. It's keys. Alright. I don't want to deal with you. I want to just get what I believe is a ruby in this treasure chest here. And then I want to get out of here. Ruby? Or opal? It's a gemstone, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's bomb arrows. Oh, I was pretty wrong on that. Oops. Oh well. There are only 500 million treasure chests in this game. I guess I can't really be expected to remember what all of them are. Okay. Can I cheese this? With the tried and true. Yes, this is promising. Yeah! Awesome! Cool. No. You don't see me. I am not here. Ugh, it's a spear. I don't care. Okay. Dang it. Got him, Lamau. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks the promise of the hero, etc., etc., blah, blah, blah. Give me the spirit orb, please! Yay, spirit orb! Now let's go get our paraglider. Excuse me if you've been hearing my water bottle and stuff in the background. I don't know how well that's showing up on the recording. I've been recording for about an hour and a half now, and my voice gets a little sore. Hello again! With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary! That means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. Ugh. Excuse me. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines at the endpoints. Find the spots where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There, I will be waiting. So it's not super cold. Nope. I could have made it painless, but you just had to wake up. At least, I presume it's painless. Maybe not. Ugh, so pretty. Uh-oh! Well, that sucks. Pretend you didn't see that. You tried. Alright, here we are at the Temple of Time. Going to scavenge these guardians. I'm kind of wondering how I want to divvy up my spirit orbs. I'm kind of thinking I want to focus on stamina, at least for a little while. Just because, well, yeah, I'll focus on stamina for a little while. Because that'll help me glide around and climb and stuff. It's just much more useful for getting around the world. And if I get good at combat, then I don't have to worry about health. And then when it comes time to go and get the Master Sword, we can go and trade them in. Just trade all our stamina in for hearts. And get the 13 hearts, assuming we don't already have enough orbs at that point. And off you, great power. It appears you claimed 4 spirit orbs. Stamina vessel, please. Yes, please. Stamina wheel. The size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions before getting tired. Hoobla! Go and bring pizza to Hyrule. Oh, peace. Peace. Sorry. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Yeah, alright. See you in a bit. Before we talk to Old Man Jenkins here, I want to get the... there we go. I want to get the Korok seed up here. Fun fact. When you're near the Temple of Time, the music is the Song of Time, but kind of cut up and randomly played little bits of. Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. Just let the voice acting speak for itself. I noticed the lip syncing is for the Japanese version. Interesting.
大地に厄災ガノン復活の兆しあり。だがガノンに抗する力もまた大地に眠る。我らは予言に従って発掘を行った。その結果、陶器祖先の手により作られた遺物がいくつも発見された。人が操る獣をかたどった4体の巨大遺物真珠。
Found Bora seemed awfully keen to unearth
自らの
itself.
意志で敵と戦うからくりの兵士ガーディアン。それらは我が国で長きにわたり語られてきた伝説と見事に符合していた。封印の力を持つ王家の姫と大魔の剣に選ばれし騎士。彼らは遥かな太古、異物たちと共にまことガノンを封印していたのだ。100年前の王国には力の継承者である姫と才能ある騎士がいた。そこで我らも祖先に習った陣を張ることにしたのだ。ハイラル中から特に優れた能力を持つ4人を選び出し、神獣を操る任につけ、そして姫を長とし、彼らを英傑と名付けて結束を固めた。姫と5人の英傑が揃うことで厄災は封印できるはずだった。だが狡猾なガノンは我らの想像を超える策をもって復活したのだ。
I feel like that plan kind of relied on the fact that Ganon was just a dumb beast and wouldn't have learned from his past sealing. Instead of being, you know, an immortal, millennia-old beast. A god, effectively. ハイラル王国は厄災ガノンに壊滅させられたのだ。しかし生き残った姫はなおも一人でガノンに立ち向かった。
リンク、後を託します。あなただけが最後の希望。どうか。
姫の名はゼルダ。わしの娘だ。
Roll credits.
そして最後までゼルダを守ってくれた騎士。それがお主だ、リンク。あの日、お主の命運は一度尽きた。だが、この大地の祠に運ばれ、100年をかけてようやく蘇生を果たしたのだ。お主が目覚めてより幾度か耳にした導きの言葉。あれは今もハイラル城でガノンを抑え続けているゼルダの声だ。だがゼルダの力はじきに尽きる。その時奴は完全に復活し、この国は今度こそ滅んでしまうだろう。リンクよ、国を守れなかったわしに言えたことではないが、それでも頼みたい。ガノンを倒し、民を、そして娘を救ってやってくれ。
Yeah, so the completed Triforce has been available at multiple points. Why has that not been used to just destroy him forever?
今のお主がすぐにあの城へ行くのは厳しかろう。まずはここより東の地にある村を訪ねるのだ。村の名はかかり子という。そこに住むインパという者がお主の行くべき道を示してくれるだろう。 かりこ村の場所はシーカーストーンのマップに記されておる。まずあの双子山を越え道沿いに北へ進むのだ。
Oh, here's the paraglider just as I promised. Yay, paraglider! With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. No pressure or anything. Right. So, yeah, we now have our paraglider and our main mission, which is more or less go get him, champ. that's about all the guidance we get, aside from maybe go talk to Impa, I guess. And I think that will do it for this episode. On the next episode, I think I'll go and hunt down that Talus. I'll probably get what I consider to be the most broken item in this game. And we'll make our way off into Kakariko Village. But that will have to wait until the next episode. So, until then, see you later.